it's cold today. Hello, thank you for joining me on another episode of Welcome to My World. It's cold. To put my coat on. Right guys, today mainly Sam really is going to be doing we've got two vents for the ceiling, so we've got one with a fan, one without, and solar panels. We've got two big solar panels that go on the roof, so probably a lot of time lapse in today.
A lot of time on the roof on a lovely windy day. Yeah,
because it's windy woo. But yeah, so let's get into the video. So these are our solar panels. So we've got two solar panels there. What are these ones?
They're 185 watts a piece.
Oh yeah, it says it on the box.
Operating at maximum.
Yeah, so 185 watts if they are working at a maximum capacity, and we've got two of those which we'll show you. Well, you'll see when Sam gets them out of the box. What are you getting out now?
I'm trying to find the plug to put on the jigsaw.
Uh-oh, yeah.
We have the frame as well that we've made. It's got two pieces of wood on it because the back vent is slightly higher. It's in a raised portion of the roof.
Okay.
So the vent fits in that. It's a good size, so I'll use that as the template and bring that up on the roof.
Oh, that's a good idea. Cut around it, or cut in the middle of it.
Well, I'll draw a line with a pen around the middle of it.
Yeah.
Draw a hole in each corner so the jigsaw can turn, and then cut it out with the jigsaw.
Beautiful.
And then drop the vent in, and hopefully it doesn't drop all the way through the vent. It just drops into where it's supposed to.
Oh no, imagine.
Well, we could have actually done this 2 weeks ago, but for the past couple of weeks it's been too cold. So although it's not been raining, the sealant needs at least 5 degrees for it to set, and it's been, well, snow and ice.
Yep.
It's nice to get some more stuff done on the van. It's been
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 weeks since we've actually done it.
Yeah, I've had a little bit of time off, but now back at it. Right, so Sam is on the roof, and he's going to drill a hole through the that square in the roof. Yeah.
It's not going to be watertight anymore.
And make a hole so he can start his jigsaw off.
Ready?
Ready! Okay. See daylight.
Yeah, it's not a good thing.
Oh. Two daylight holes. 3 daylight holes. 4.
Right, I'm going to up the drill bit size.
Oh, you have to start little.
Hopefully this one's big enough for the jigsaw blade to go through. If not, I'll have to look for a bigger one.
You can't find his drill bit that he just had.
Fits.
It fits. It's in. Daylight. Bam, bam, bam. We have an hole.
The roof definitely leaks now.
Right, so Sam's just going to check now, see if the roof vent fits.
Yeah, it's going to fall right through.
You better hope not, kid. Oh, look at that. Perfect.
Right.
Well done, you.
Prep work, and then it will be screwed into position.
Nice. Right, so Sam is using the Rust-Oleum. Is it that Rust-Oleum black paint that we did the windows with?
Yeah, it's the same stuff. It will just seal off the raw edge of the paint. the metalwork and stop it rusting. It'll dry fairly quick as well.
Yeah.
It's not rough, put a bit of paint on it, and it's a case of going up there and sticking lots of sealant on it. Well, tactic first. Oh, that's easy, I can stand up in our van.
Make the most of it because it'll be the only time you can.
Yeah, it's a bit breezy up here, I wouldn't like doing it while it's driving.
Is that the black stuff or the yellow or the clear stuff?
Black.
Oh, the window stuff. I thought it was the rust stuff then.
Oh, the rust converter.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't actually rusty, so I'm just putting paint on it so it doesn't rust.
Oh, that makes sense. Getting it on your road.
Oops.
Don't want to rub it off.
No, it's all still covered. Alright, this can stay over here when we do the other one later today. So, next bit on top of the van is give it all a clean off. And then there's going to be 2 layers of mastic sealing tape, which I'll roll down with a seam roller. Because we have our own one now.
Did we buy one?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then it will be, put the vent on. I'll put some no more nails on the underside of the wooden frame, wherever I put that.
It's at the back there.
Okay, if you're able to hold that up, I'll then pilot drill down into it and we'll put some screws in. We're not using the screws that they sent, we're using our 30mm ones.
Okay.
Just because they go a bit deeper into that wood and it'll hold it a bit more securely.
Oh yeah, because you're going to have sealant anyway, aren't you? You just want to go into it a bit there.
And also on the vent goes a bit of Sikaflex, and then we'll also use it to seal off around the
What's Sikaflex?
sides. It's just fancy silicone, like good silicone that's pricey.
Come on in,
And well
man.
wrapped.
Okay.
We'll just use a knife, it's easy.
Yeah, you tried, didn't you? You tried. That's the main thing, yeah? It's just all about participation. Not if you're winning. Let's see it.
It's weather resistant, apparently.
Sikaflex.
Yeah.
Camping. We've got special camping cars. This is going to be a camping car.
Multi-purpose adhesive sealant for various applications in caravan and motorhome build and repair.
Ooh, that's us. We fit that
That'll be at
criteria.
least 5 degrees, which is why we've been waiting so bloody long.
What is it degree today?
About 14.
Ooh! Should be fine.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so I'm going to go set the camera up upstairs on time-lapse so we can see what you're doing.
I'm going to come in and get some stuff to do, a little bit of cleaning of the roof.
Okay.
I'm probably going to steal another kitchen roll.
Of course you are.
Roof vent.
Roof vent is done. Finished.
Well, from the outside.
Finito. Why, what's
So,
to go inside?
Well, the wooden frame's all in, it's all screwed down, there's no more nails sandwiching in between it. We got this holding it in place just for now because I'm still going to be working on the roof on solar panels and stuff, so I just want to make sure that's well supported.
Yeah.
Then when we eventually clad over all this, because this wood brings it to the same height as these beams, so we can clad straight across, it's all nice and even.
Okay.
Once the cladding's up, we'll put this up, which is our fly net, and got the little twiddly bit so you can open and shut it, and then there's a roller blind to go over the top of that.
Okay.
So that will all be nice and sorted. The only other thing we've got to do tomorrow when this is dry is the aluminium tape we used on this for the vapour barrier.
Okay.
I'm going to line this inside edge with vapour barrier because we're going to be insulating all the way up to here. So I just want to make sure that there's a good vapour barrier block through these because they have like a passive ventilation that goes on all the time, just a little bit of circulating air.
Okay.
So I don't want that getting through the wood, making that damp and then getting into our ceiling insulation.
Oh no, that wouldn't be good.
Next thing's solar panels. So it will be drilling off all these brackets because I want to bolt those and do adhesive on them, but in order to make sure they're in the right place I need to unbox one of those solar panels, bring it up with all the brackets, position everything, scribe round and mark out where they're going, then clean the areas where they're going, lightly abrade them and scratch them up so you get good adhesion on the silicone.
What, them little black things? The
all of these things. So these are the brackets for the solar panels, and then
what, they go in four corners and the solar panel slots
these
in?
ones go one in each corner, and then these ones go in the middle, like lengthwise.
Oh, okay.
How long does this stuff take to go off?
What's that?
This is the silicone that comes with the stuff for the vents. And everyone says use Sikaflex or Tiger Seal, like all the brand name ones, like what we got with those roof vents.
Yeah.
And although this is Bostik, which is a brand name, I have no idea if it's any good. So
You're not going to use it?
no, we are going to use it because that's what we've got. But just to make sure, we're going to bolt through it as well. So
what did you use the Sikaflex for then?
Roof vent.
What? But you won't use. Oh, you want about the solar panels now?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
So just because I haven't heard of this one before, I'm sure it is good, but just in case it's not, we're going to bolt through as well. So each panel will have 3 little M6 bolts on every bracket, and we've got 6 brackets, so 18 little M6 bolts per panel should be plenty.
Yeah.
Don't want to do too big a bolt because it means having a big hole in the roof. But lots of little ones will spread the load, and it also means you don't just put one big bolt through the middle of there and most of your material's gone. 3 little ones along it.
Yeah.
Makes it a lot easier.
Oh, yours.
Oh, mine.
Oh, yours.
So the solar panel brackets are on. Whatever the adhesive is, that's up there. It's all smoothed out. The bolts are through the roof, and then I've put some adhesive over the caps.
Oh, okay.
Heads on top to make sure it doesn't leak through.
Oh, is that what all them screw bolts are up there?
Yeah, it used to look nice and pretty until I put all the stuff over the heads on top, but I don't really care how it looks right now. I just don't want it to leak again.
Nope, no leaking. We've had that problem.
The next interesting bit is we've got to take this support out because we're going to need it up that end. And yeah, the van's a massive mess because I've just been chucking bits in when that hatch was open, and then when I've been doing all the drilling and stuff in here.
It's a working van.
Tomorrow, all we've got to do is mount the solar panel, so we put it up in their brackets, do a quick pilot drill with a bit that isn't too big, and then screw these roofing screws through.
So this has got to come off now, this support.
Yeah, let's see if it falls down. I'll be really upset if it does.
Go on then.
And I'll also not understand how, because there's about 30mm screws in the roof holding it up. Yay, it didn't even move.
As it drops to your head.
Yeah, it just falls on me and the skylight falls through the hole with it.
And all the rain comes in. God, that is a big thick bit you've put through. Wow. Look how thick that is.
That blade stinks.
Yeah.
Well,
Made a mess.
the conduit stopped just in line, right where it should have.
Yeah. Right guys, it is the next day. We ran out of lighting yesterday, so we ended the video, I think, with the time lapse on the roof. Sam has now put 2 what they called, and the word's not coming to me.
Skylights.
Yeah, skylights, that's the ones. We've got 2 skylights in now, so we've got one with a fan, extractor fan thing, and one without. So I'll show you them in a minute. And Sam has started cutting out in the side of the van, because we forgot to do that, didn't we, when we
yeah, so it's all,
when we
the
started.
insulation's all pulled back, and there's a little marking of where it's going to go.
Let me show you. Okay, so this is our little hole.
You can really see how thick the insulation is though, like just in that little square, there's like all of this insulation came out of that little bit.
It's mad. You don't look so deep from, what do you call it, and that's your little mark, is it?
Yeah, so it is slightly on the piss, but it's on the piss for a reason.
Okay.
The good sealant, we've only got a teeny tiny bit left of it, and I need to use that on the roof for the cabled land. So there is some black silicon RTV sealant, but I'm not entirely sure how good it is. So instead of having water sitting on top of it and potentially draining down into it, I'm going to put a small slope on it so it just runs off.
Clever. Clever, clever. So
not going to try and do a massive one so it looks obvious, but just don't want it draining into where the electrics will be hooked up.
Well, yeah, that's probably a good idea. And let's show them the second skylight.
Oh.
Right guys, this is our second skylight. This is the one with the extractor fan in it. It's coming together, it's like a real camper van.
Yeah, we'll try opening these later today once I've done the solar panels.
And this one is now been all screwed. You did this one yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah.
So this can come off soon.
Yeah, that can come off soon. I just left it on there because there was no reason to take it off.
Let's get in there, guys. And this is our other one that you saw. And as you can see, it's been raining and it's not leaking.
It's always good.
Leaking, yeah. And this is the outside of the van where it's the electrical hookup is going to go. Right, so okay, we're going to be doing me not doing anything. Sam is going to do the electrical hookup.
It's going to be a very weird and awkward shape to cut, so I'm just going to try and do a few big holes to guide the jigsaw.
Oh yeah. What if it's not exact?
Then we'll adjust it.
Okay.
As long as the hole doesn't get too big, we can just put plenty of sealant around to.
Right, so he's finished cutting it out with a jigsaw, which was a bit tricky, so he's going to get a file and he's going to file off the edges and neaten it up. Right, so Sam's got the silicone, and what are you doing? Attaching it in?
I'm going to put the silicone around here.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be way too much because it's got that stupid little foam pad thing that comes with it, but I'm not convinced how good that is. We'll stick that in anyway.
More is better.
Yeah, after all the problems we had at the start, I felt kind of paranoid about this thing leaking any time. I'll put some on here. And then what we'll do afterwards when this is in place, I'm going to run a drill bit through these holes, and then we'll put some small blocks of wood on the inside, so it's drilling into something other than just the van body. It will make it a bit more secure.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. It'll just be a thin, skinny little wall, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only like sheet metal, so it's not going to be particularly strong. I don't know how they can sell it with just this foam pad, like that's going to do bugger all for waterproofing.
What, that's the waterproof bit?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why you're putting the silicone around there? Cause...
Yes, I've put silicone behind this connecting to the connector, and then there's silicone on this, and it's all going to ooze out in a big gooey mess, and we'll just smooth it down and make it look as neat as we can. Right, now I'll get the drill. With that drill bit, drill some small holes.
What, inside?
No, from the outside.
Oh, you're going to drill the holes from the outside and then come back and do the wood on the inside?
Yeah. Alright, quickly drill some pilot holes in the wood. The screw bit goes through, it doesn't split the piece of wood because it's only a thin bit of wood.
Where are they for?
These are what the screws are going to go into.
Oh, on the inside of the van.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, let me know what one you're doing and when you're about to start.
Okay. Right, I'm going top right, so you're top left.
Okay. Start putting it through slow. When it starts coming through, then I'll line the piece of wood up.
Okay.
God, there's a lot of silicone. I said, oh God, there's a lot of silicone.
Yeah, but at least it'll be in the screws. That'll never come out.
Yeah.
Is that the idea?
Yep.
It's like a real caravan. Them wipes are good, aren't they? What are they called?
Big wipes.
Where'd you get them?
Tool station. They're designed for taking silicone and sealants off your hands.
Perfect for our project.
Yep. Big time. Perfect. Right. Where's that silicone thing? This nozzle's a bit big for this. Just have to smooth it down with my hands.
Guys, we are done. Sam is done rather. We've got our
Watch the silicone.
electrical hookup all done. Ooh. Guys, it's so sunny today. What a beautiful day it is. Enjoy the sun. Right, this is the last part of the video now. I'm just going to show you, we're going to test out the skylights to see if they open and don't break, and then that'll be the end of the video. So let's do that. Okay, all yours, Sam. Do the honours.
I'm getting blinded by the sun.
What a lovely day it is.
For February, it's ridiculous.
What did you get? Like a little knob that you just turn?
Yeah, so when all the covers and stuff are on, this will all be built in, but for now I'm just using it unhooked kind of thing.
Let me come closer. Look, it opens! Look at that! Oh, you put your tape inside. You said you were going to put your insulation tape in here, didn't you?
Yeah, it's just to make a vapour barrier for when we insulate the ceiling.
Look at that, guys! Look, you're out the roof! You're in the sky, out the roof.
There's the solar panel cables pulled through now.
Oh, yeah. I
They're
did see
taped
that.
off so they don't spark on anything.
Okay, so you've got the solar panel cables here.
And then this one's got the fan cables hanging down.
And this one,
Still got to be wired in.
it's got the fan cable. Let's see this one. You can't obviously see it working yet because we ain't got any electric. So how does this one work with that fan there?
Same.
Just twist. Oh, the outside bit. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So the out. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's maybe a thick. So the outside opens. And
You
then
can
this bit
probably see
stays.
this from the window upstairs that both the vents are open. See how far open they've gone.
Mm.
And they're both okay with going down the motorway because we've done that a few times.
Yeah.
And nothing's come off and the solar panels are all still there.
So yeah, our skylights are in. Our solar panels are on.
Just got to insulate the ceiling. Well, going to pull some cables first.
Yeah.
And then we'll insulate the ceiling.
So that'll probably be the next video now, where Sam does the cables. So yeah. Right, and for now, guys, that's it. End of the video. Hope you've enjoyed. Hope you've enjoyed yourself again on our little van. Doing up our minibus van, campervan conversion. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next Friday at 7 p.m. Ciao!